Heklina has been a fixture in the San Francisco drag scene for generations, and now she is taking the stage at Oasis for her upcoming show, But I Don't Judge, and she joins us now in studio with all of the details. Heklina, I just thought she's giggling over here because she said she's been here for generations.
Generations?
You like that?
How old do you think I am? There's only so much makeup I can throw on. Hello, Kyla.
Hello. It's so fun to see you. The last time I saw you, you were giving me Dorothy's Warnock.
Yes, yeah. I feel like I was just here promoting Golden Girls. Thank you so much for having me to promote this show.
Yes. Okay, so first tell us, where is the show, what is the show, and how can people get tickets to the show?
Well, so I've done a million kinds of shows. I've done Golden Girls. I've hosted a million drag shows, but I've never done this is only my second ever solo show.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be me with a pianist and a couple of backup singers performing a show about my life experiences. And the reason why it's called, everybody thinks I'm doing a parody of Judge Judy, but the reason why it's called But I Don't Judge is because I am, in fact, very judgmental.
Just a little bit.
I have an opinion on everything, but I always end it by saying, but I don't judge. It's kind of like how people say, bless her heart. Mm-hmm. They can cleanse everything by saying that.
Yes, you can get it all out, say what you want to say, and then be like, but I don't judge.
So somebody, Matthew Martin, who plays Blanche in The Golden Girls, says, you should call your next show that. And I was like, okay, that's good. It works.
Yeah, so this is happening this weekend, right?
Yes, tomorrow. Oh, yes, you asked where it was. Yeah. Tomorrow night, so Friday and Saturday at Oasis, which is a nightclub that I used to be a part owner of before the pandemic. And, but I still support it wholeheartedly, and I'm doing my show there.
Awesome. And where do people just go to the website for that for tickets?
You can go to sfoasis.com, and the shows are at 7 p.m. Friday, and oh, there it is right there on the screen.
Oh, there we go.
January 27th and 28th at 7 p.m.
By the way, I'm loving that wig. That is a good one.
Oh, thank you.
As is the one that you are currently
Thank you so much.
showcasing.
I was just telling everybody this is like my favorite travel wig. I travel now. I used to live here full time, but this wig I can just throw into my luggage and shake it off. Exactly.
I like clothes like that too. No ironing, just shake it out, stretchy things.
Well, you're a busy woman, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's play a little game, shall we?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to give you this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you a case. We're going to decide if it is a real case or a fake case, and then you're going to tell me what you think, if the plaintiff won or they lost.
Is this because my show is called But I Don't Judge?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we're gonna judge.
All right.
Shall we judge?
Yeah, let's judge.
Okay, I'm ready. I too have that issue where I'm a little judgy, and then I like to act like I'm not, but I really am.
Exactly.
Okay, so here we go. A young man had surgery to correct an ugly scar on his hand. The surgeon grafted skin from the patient's chest onto his hand, except he had a hairy chest. So now he had a hairy hand. Was this real or fake? And did the plaintiff win or lose?
I'm going to say no case.
No case.
Yes, because I can't believe that anybody doing an operation like that would be that dumb to put something with hair on it onto an area that doesn't need hair.
That's a very fair assessment.
Yeah.
However, that was a real case.
Wow, so the surgeon was really that dumb.
And the plaintiff won.
Oh, good. Well,
I hope they won.
I hope so.
Okay, here we go. You ready for another one?
Sure.
Case number 2, a 19-year-old French woman sued a local Danish shop for not having actual almonds on her pastry versus almond extract, claiming false advertising. Does she have a case?
This happened in France?
Yes. Well, I think so. A French woman.
A French, oh.
We're going to assume it happened.
Well, they are very gastronomically, you know, they're very particular about their foods. So I'm going to say, and they always judge us about our food.
Little bit.
I'm going to say case.
Okay, this was a fake case. We duped you.
I'm glad I'm not trying to win money or anything.
It's okay. We got more. We got more. You can redeem yourself on this one. I can feel it. You ready?
Okay.
Okay, we were going with French before. Now we're going to talk about a Dutchman.
Okay.
Okay, so a 69-year-old Dutchman wanted to legally change his age. I can identify with this, in order to avoid ageism, claiming he felt discriminated against because his real age was affecting his job prospects as well as his chances of success on the dating app Tinder. I'll go back to the fact that he was 69. Okay, so was this a case?
How old was he saying he was?
I don't know.
Well,
not 69.
Okay, well, I'm going to say, as somebody who has been on some of those apps myself,
a few.
And I do shave off a couple of years myself, which is easier to do when you're in drag.
True, true.
I am going to say case.
Yes, that was a real case.
Yay, what do I
Yay,
win?
you won my undying support.
Oh.
And he lost the case, by the way.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah, he did not win that case, so I guess that's too bad for him. All right, let's do one more. A young man sued his date half of their movie tickets since she did not go on a second date with him. He said his paying for the first date and her accepting implied that she was interested in a second date.
I'm sorry, but you're just putting way too much thought into this, and you're expecting way too much from this girl. I'm going to say no case.
Yeah, that would be no case, and that was a fake case.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, though, if
No.
someone was like, you went on one date with me, so now you have to go on 6 dates with me?
That's entitlement, I think.
Yeah, I think that's
a
a little
bit entitlement.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, do you want to do one more?
Yes.
Okay, we're doing one more.
This is fun.
Two McDonald's customers from Florida sued the fast food chain for $5 million because they were made to pay for a quarter pounder sandwich without cheese, the same price as the sandwich with cheese.
So they went in there and they asked for a quarter pounder, but
They wanted it without cheese, and then they had to pay the same price as with cheese.
so it doesn't automatically come with cheese?
Yeah, they wanted money off for the cheese, basically. Like a discount. Because
So they were cheesed off?
They were they were cheesed off.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm going to say, first of all, that's ridiculous. That's a little bit like the woman with the coffee.
Yeah,
the McDonald's
yes,
coffee, which
I remember that.
She was actually very injured. Did you
Yeah,
know
that was awful.
Yeah, it was awful.
That was a real case,
Yeah.
and that was like crazy hot coffee, right?
Yes.
So what do you think?
I don't know. I'm going to say, first of all, it's very petty.
A little bit.
Yes, so I'm going to say it sounds so ridiculous that it has to be case.
Yes, it was a real
Oh my
case.
God.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yay.
However, I would like to point out that lawsuit was dismissed.
Well, I would
because
dismiss it
how much
too.
are you going to get a discount for a piece of cheese?
And I
really?
would give them a stern lecture if I was that judge for wasting the court's time.
Yes. All right. Well, clearly, you're going to have a lot of fun with Heklina if you go check out her show. So tell the folks one more time, where's the show, how they can get tickets, and all that good stuff.
The show is tomorrow night and Saturday night, January 27th and 28th, and it's at 7 p.m. at Oasis, which is on 11th and Folsom.
I need to check that out.
Oh my God, you've never been to Oasis?
I have not been to Oasis. I got to get
Kyla.
there. I know.
Do you need more gay friends, or what's going on with you?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Okay.
Can we be friends?
We can be.
Okay.
We're already friends.
We're already friends. It's true.
But wait, I didn't tell you where to get tickets.
Oh, yes.
It's at sfoasis.com.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Excited to see your show.
This was fun. I like
right?
this.
It was good. That's
Yeah.
Ken, our producer. He's always coming up
Good
with fun
job,
stuff.
Ken.
Woohoo!